Does he have it?
Medeiros is going to get it.
He's on the outside line though, going into the fastest corner on the circuit. Surely this can't work.
Dominic Ligner has got a sensational run outside line now though for the heavy braking zone. Around the outside goes the Audi R8.
Look how much Miller's caught back into play. Exactly, Miller's still start trouble. He's not on second and change. All of a sudden Miller's back in play.
Can Barry do it? Big Barry's going to do it. Big Barry! Good evening and welcome to the JPB Clio Cup double practice session, what we have turned into a race session here this evening. I'm James Parfitt. I'm going to be here guiding you through all this fun action we have got lined up for you. Now we're going to start now here today at Oulton Park Fosters. We're going to have 10 minutes of quali, then we're going to have a 20-minute race. Then we're going to change sessions and go over to Brands Hatch Indy, where we're going to have, same thing, 30 minutes of practice, 10 minutes of quali, and a 20-minute race, okay? So the reason for doing this is so people can get to test the car, drive around some of the tracks that are on the schedule. If they want to get involved, you can. You can head over. The links are down below with the Clio Cup sign-ups. There's also the Discord to the JPB Leagues Discord, where everybody is currently at the moment. And we've currently got nearly 30 cars on track this evening, and 25 out of the 40 places have already been filled up. Okay, so 25 out of the 40 have already been filled. So if you want to get yourself involved, you will need to do so quick. Sign-ups have been open for 2 days. And 25 out of the 40. Now, we've got the media day here at Oulton Park Fosters next Monday night. And then we go to the following week. We start round 1 from Brands Hatch Indy. So hence the 2 races this evening. So we will be jumping onto a BRB screen while we change sessions. And then I will be back, and then we'll have a bit of a chinwag while these guys do practice and stuff like that. So that's going to be the plan this evening. That's what we're going to be doing. David Ayres, good evening all. Hope everyone is fitting well. I am very well. Darryl Wright, evening. Chance to watch you instead tonight. Oh, scary. Phil across the pond, and Dan Peoples as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Ewan Bramer, hello, hello. And Mark Chappell, holla, as well is here. So, yeah, we maxed out. Basically, the sessions are, the league's got 40 places available, partly because we are doing all short tracks, okay? So this season will be all short tracks in this car. So we start off with a media day on the 27th at Oulton Park Fosters, which is what we're doing tonight. Brands Hatch Indy will be on the 3rd of April. Then we're going to go to Donington National on the 10th. Then on the 17th, we go to Road Atlanta Short. On the 24th of April, we go to Silverstone National Circuit. And then on the 1st of May, we go to RedBull National Circuit. And then on the 8th of May, we go to Monza Junior. So we're finishing off the season at Monza Junior, okay? So you can still get yourself involved. As I say, the sign-up sheets is there in the description below. The Discord available as well to the JPB Leagues Discord and all the information. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 10 minutes qualifying. Race 1 will be 20 minutes, grid decided by qualifying. Race 2 will be 20 minutes with a reverse grid top 10. And then race 3 will be 20 minutes with a reverse top 20. Okay, so it's £10 entry fee. Get yourself involved, and then we can basically get into the Discord, get into the league, and then come and have some fun. Now, there is a lot of banter going on already in the chat. I've been listening to some of it before I went live. And let's just say, some of it's unbroadcastable, so we won't be jumping back in there and having a chat with them purely because of that. But if you want to get yourself involved, JPB Clio Cup, the next session goes up at 8:35. So if anybody's fancying of having a drive, you will have to be quick because it has been very quickly filled up. As I say, we did have 30. We've now got 33 in the session already. So get yourselves involved and come and say hi and have some fun with us down here as well this evening. And you could be on, as my mum says, you could be on TV. Hey, mum. So there we go. But let's have a look at this amazing circuit. Now, this is basically what we classed as the circuit for this car, okay? We don't think it's suited to any of the long circuits. If anybody's done Spa this week, it's like a 2.5 minute lap around Spa. Same with Daytona, it's over 2 minutes of a lap of Daytona. So we've stuck this car on all short tracks to give it what it should be here tonight and give it a good run around some of the amazing short tracks. So that's what we've done with the schedule. We haven't stuck it on any long circuits at all, partly because of the fact that we don't feel this car should be on long circuits. We think it should be all on short tracks, and that's what we've done. We've made a complete 7 race calendar with the media day of all short tracks. So we're just about to go into qualifying now. So thank you again for joining us if you are here, and come and have some fun. If you want to get involved, as I say, all links are down in the description below, okay? So you can get yourself involved in that one. So there we go. I'm good, Dan. Taking it easy tonight. Ready for MX-5s tomorrow. Ooh, should be a fun one. Really looking forward to this. And well, I'm looking forward to this tonight and tomorrow. I want to see how these guys get on. We've got some big hitters in here tonight. Well, we've got Manic Heisters in here as well. German Martinez Abelon has joined us as well because it is an open practice. Stefan Kopp is also in here as well. Kieran Sharp, of course, we know Kieran from the TSRC League. James Neve, Miles Owens, Mick Barry, Stuart Rice, Chris Barnes, Craig Jones, Derek Crowther, Dan Mould, Winston Eckel is in here as well. Callum Milam, again, another one that we all know. So Alan Toon is on track. I think that's a big, amazing thing that Alan Toon has joined us. I absolutely love Alan. I've talked to him with him before. He's on track as well. Ollie Ricks, Sam Smith, Damien Hurst, Chris Evans is another one. So there's a lot of familiar faces of the guys that we all know and have been commentating on, and obviously us at JPB do a lot of these leagues, and this is where a lot of these drivers have come from. But we have to run it on a Monday so we don't clash with anyone. So these guys have been absolutely incredible and got themselves involved. Mark Chappell, of course, is another one, as we all know. So really looking forward to this. Want to see how it gets on. Dan Mould is here. Now, Dan has only just bought the car this evening. Literally, he bought the car this evening, so we will have a look on board with Dan. Now, this is the run through Knickerbrook now on the right-hand side. It is flat out in this car. You don't need to lift at all the way up through the hill. On the left-hand side, we go. And then he's going to go left around Druids, past the water tower, into Druids. He's got to bump it down into 4th here. On the brakes, there's Craig Jones in front of us, getting a bit of a slide on. Dan Mould now in 4th, got the run. Here we go. Look at this. He's putting the effort in here tonight. He's going to be on his brakes and down through Lodge, just over the hill. Oh, he's got to get it stopped. Oh, and turns. This rear end does want to kill you, and the brakes do like locking up here. So be careful of this one. As we can see, somebody into the barrier there, unfortunately for them. Time's coming in on the left-hand side. We'll give it all a minute as they've all just completed their little first laps. 1:05.99 for Stefan Koch there. So, oh, somebody's off on the grass on the left-hand side. I think that's Alan Toon, bless him, there as well. But that is basically what we feel the car should be on. We don't feel it should be good on long tracks. We don't feel it would be good on Spa or Daytona or any longer track than some of the national circuits that we're currently running. And that's why we've put them all. This whole season is based, as we see Roger Morton just go off. And there's a couple of others sitting there as well. I think that's James Neve. A lot of people struggling. There's Alan Toon behind him as well. Some of these guys have only just got the car. So I think that was Alan Toon. That could be Thomas Miederink just went off. And Scott Malcolm's joined in the session as well. So we've got even more cars on the grid. So be aware, it's going to be somewhat of a chaotic one here this evening on the JPB YouTube channel as we do this practice races for the first 2, just to give people an opportunity to have a go with the car, just to see how they go on. We've chucked them up, we've put them in a race trim. It is an open setup as well, so you can come along and do your own setup if you feel that you're comfortable enough doing your own setup. So, but at the moment, Stefan Koch is leading on your timing screen on the left-hand side. Marnik Heister is in second on a 1:06.11. So Marnix has been practicing relentlessly, if I'm not mistaken there as well. Current weather is 20 degrees on track, partly cloudy, and we have got forward in time to May 15th, 2023 at 8:20 in the morning. So 8:20 in the morning here at Oulton Park, of course. And let's see how we get on. I think this is going to be some of the best racing we're going to watch tonight, because I think this could be absolutely amazing here this evening. So just settle down, stay tuned, enjoy this, because I think you're going to really want to look at this and think, actually, I want to get myself involved in this. As I say, Discord links are down in the description below. Get yourself involved. Come and join the JPB League's Discord, and come and sign up for the Clio Cup. It is open, it is ready to go, and so, yeah, the league invites have gone out already. As I say, we are on 25 sign-ups out of the 40. Well, 26 now, because I just had somebody else message me and say about signing up. So we've got 26 out of the 40, and sign-up's been open for 2 days. So, which is absolutely incredible as well. Never expected that in a million years, that people would sign up for an event that we put together, well, literally about 4 days ago. We've not made it complicated. There's no live stewarding, so there will be no stewards, no penalties handed out. We have instructed the drivers to keep it clean, keep it nice, play nice, apologise if you do make a mistake or anything like that, which is, they've all agreed is the best way. We didn't want to start handing out penalties because it could all just get a little bit more complicated and a little bit messy. So we've literally just kept it as a basic one as possible there. So, right, we're going to have a bit of an incident here. Ollie Ricks has got the same livery as Sir Alan Toon. Now, if we do get enough drive, if we fill the 40 slot, we will go AMs and pros, and then we will look at promotion and demotion as the season goes on. So if we've got an AM that was at 2K, for instance, if that's the split, and they're rushing away with the AMs, they will be moved up into pros. I think it was like the UK sim racers did, actually, David, with Miles Owens and James Neve. They moved them into the pros, so we'll be looking at doing that as well. So we've got Sam Smith currently setting the pole time, is currently on a 105.88. Kieran Sharp on a 105.98. Stefan Kotler on a 105.99. So a lot going on here as well, as we can see Sir Alan Toon up there. Andy Littler has joined us, Roger Morton, Miles Owens. Winston Eccles is here in the Clio. Winston currently sitting down in 6th place there, car number 31, in this lovely little, I don't know what, the thing is, right, if you haven't driven this car, you should, because it is absolutely incredible to drive. It's almost too reactive for such a little car. It will try and kill you on the first few laps. The brakes are very, 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 we want to lock up as soon as you hit the pedal. But overall, it is so much fun to drive, and one that definitely I recommend having a go at, because it has been an incredible little car for these guys to get their hands on and have a good old go. I think that's the thing about it. So definitely, you know, if you're not going to drive in the league, definitely have a go at picking it up, because it is a really good car to just bomb around in. I've been loving it this week. So Derek Crowther is there in 5th place. There's Derek. We were just talking to Derek before, and we were talking about how I managed to curse a few people on Friday. We were just talking in the SRL League. We were talking about Neil Stevenson. And literally, as we were saying how well he was doing, Neil Stevenson went off track, as has Derek Crowther there. Literally at that point, and then Derek Crowther followed him off onto the grass as well. So, you know, while I'm here as well, I do want to give a shout out to these two gentlemen, Craig Jones and also Roger Morton. Without these guys helping me in the background, setting this all up in this league and everything else, this league wouldn't have been happening at the pace that it has. Both Roger Morton and Craig Jones have been amazing. You see, there's the decal layers that we are going to have on the cars. Roger's got them on his screen currently. He's got the red there for pros. We're going to have yellow for AMs. But that's the decal layer that we are going to have there as well, as he's failing to stop that car. He just took too much grass. Dan Malt's doing really well in 10th, but without them two, this league wouldn't have gone ahead at the rate and the speed that it has done, because trust me, it's gone lightning quick, considering the league literally sign-ups went out Saturday, 26, 27 now, and The league's on place. It's registered on iRacing. It's people are signed up. League invites have gone out. Logos are done. Graphics are all done, and it's been absolutely incredible. So yeah. So without Craig and Roger, I've got to give them a shout out because they've done an absolutely stellar job here this evening. Well, this week and helping me get all this set up. So much love to them guys as well. So incredible. There's Marnik Heister there. He's pulling along Miles Owens. These two from what will be the Platinum Racing team. As I say, we are going to have AMSA Pros. We are going to have teams as well. Obviously, some of the league invites have only just gone out and sign-ups haven't closed yet. So none of these are currently registered in teams. So if you're wondering why they're not showing up as Platinum Racing or whatever, it's because, as I say, they're not quite registered. Everybody's not set up yet. It was a bit of a manic one here tonight, just to be able to get things ready to go and get these cars on track so everybody can have a little bum around this circuit. So that's what we've done this evening. My sentiments exactly, David. It's going to be very interesting to see how some of the rear-wheel drivers can cope with front-wheel drive. Clearly, Marnik Heister can't. But Andrew Pike seems to be doing a stellar job, sitting in 8th place currently at the moment. So qualifying is over. They will just all get a chance to complete their laps before we go into the race. Don't forget, we have only got a short, sharp 20-minute race. And then the next session will open at 25 to 9. So we'll go on a short BRB while we change over sessions, but the next one will go on straight away. So be prepared that we will have a little bit of a BRB screen in the middle. But thank you so much for joining us. If you do want to get yourselves involved, Discord link down in the description below. JPB League sign up sheet is also there as well. So you can come and get yourself involved in what plans to be quite an incredible league. I think with all the love and support from everybody, it's been absolutely amazing. So yeah, can't complain here today. Cannot complain at all. Oh, is that Ollie Ricks off? It is. So there we go. Right. Here we go. Here is the grid for this 20-minute race. Sam Smith is in first, Stefan Koch in second, Kieran Sharp third, Marnik Heister fourth, Deck Crowther fifth, Andrew Pike sixth, Winston Eccles seventh, James Neve eighth, Martin Hobson ninth, Dan Mould 10th, Mark Chappell 11th, and Scott Malcolm is down in 12th place. Then beyond that, Craig Jones 13th, Miles Owens 14th, Chris Barnes 15th, German Albelon 16th, Thomas Menderick 17th, Stuart Gibbons 18th, Stephen Barras 19th, Roger Morton 20th, Ollie Ricks 21st, Danny Cassar 22nd, Callum Milam 23rd, Stu Rice is down in 24th place. Jonathan Glover 25th, Mick Barry 26th, Christopher Evans 27th, Andy Littler 28th, Sir Alan 2 29th, Raphael White 30th, Damien Hurst 31st, Chris Dixon 32nd, and Michael David is down in 33rd place. So a lot of cars on track here this evening. What do we think? Do we think they're all going to make it through the first part of the circuit cleanly? I think they're going to have a good old try, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how these guys get on here this evening as well. So stay tuned, because we are going to be underway very, very shortly, and we will be up and running. I just can't really specify how this is going to go. We've got 18 minutes on the clock, so let's see how we get on here this evening. So just, it's amazing what you spot when you're here. Right, lights are on. 5 lights are gone. And we are green, 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 and away we go. Sam Smith, they're in first place. Currently at the moment, Stefan Koch got the inside line at this moment in time. Andy Littler's had a bit of an incident at the back of the field, but it is Stefan Koch currently out in front from Sam Smith. Kieran Sharp, Andrew Pike, and Callum Milam there as well. Mick Barry has been off the track already. Not quite sure how far Mick actually got, but I think he may have been involved in an incident with Andy Littler. It looks like Andy Littler was also involved in that one. There's a runner off the side there. Unfortunately, that looks like Winston Eccles has gone off track. There's another one as well. Danny Cassar has also gone running off sideways. That first lap, they've got to be very, very careful. If they're not careful, unfortunately, what happened to Danny Cassar there is what's going to happen to everybody. Martin Hobson currently in 11th place, battling away with Mark Chappell in 9th. Oh, off there. Chappell's gone. Unfortunately for Mark, he's gone. Craig Jones is off as well. He's tied up with Ollie Ricks. Ollie is up on his roof currently at this moment in time. So Craig Jones and Ollie Ricks are dropping down the order, which does leave Sir Alan Toon up 5 places here this evening already, into 24th as we go into 18 minutes remaining here tonight. With Stefan Cox, Sam Smith battling away out front, and then they've got about 8/10 of a gap to Kieran Sharp. So we're going to have some absolute incredible racing here from Sam Smith and Stefan Cox going down now. Into Foster's they go, the right-hander. We expected more to come off here. There was going to be, this corner is very, very tricky. As we can see, Chris Barnes there just trying to go around the outside. There's a Winston Eckel who's trying to come through. Thomas Menderick is off the side of the circuit. Unfortunately for Thomas, he has gone round. There is Christopher Evans. He's battling away with Andy Littler. Slight contact there as well. And unfortunately, they've both gone round. The car is a little bit more sturdy, so you can give it a little bit of a bump, and it will not worry too much. But Stefan Cox and Sam Smith, look at this, are literally nose to tail at this moment in time here this evening. And what an absolute unbelievable run these guys have done as they come round now here on lap 2. What's going to happen with Stefan Cox here? Just started lap 3. Oh, he's running up the inside. Here comes Sam Smith. We've got Sam right in out front there. We can see him. We're going to go inside. Are we going to go inside? No, Smith's pulled out a little bit. He's trying to make this rush for the lead. Stefan's got him covered off, though. It's very, very tricky. Oh, Stefan's off. Sam's off. No. Sam Smith's off as well. He stayed on the concrete, and he's managed to survive. He's managed to survive. Winston Eckel is just about to go up the inside of Chris Barnes, and he's got that job done as well. Danny Cassar now with Mark Chappell and Andy Littler. Cassar's on the right, Littler's on the left, Cassar's on the grass. Is he going to be able to stop it? Whoa, Mark Chappell, where are you going, sir? I'm not even sure where that was, but wherever he was off with Chris Evans. And unfortunately for Mark there, he's a little bit under pressure. Kieran Sharp, however, is under pressure. He's got Andy Pike behind him currently, and he has got some problems. And the big problem is this man, Andy Pike here, as we're going to go round. Are we going to go push the inside line? Don't forget these are teammates, by the way, from Team TSRC. Kieran Sharp and Andy Pike here. So, oh, Pike looks like he's got a lot better run as he's coming out of Old Hill down into the Cascades. Cascades, we normally go round to the left about now. We're going straight on into Foster's. Are we going to hold it? Mick Barry's gone down the order. Oh no, Mick Barry, Damien Hurst, Mark Chappell have dropped down the order, unfortunately for them. But Kieran Sharp and Andy Pike and Marnik Heister, Derek Crowther finds himself up into 4th place. Stunning with Stuart Gibson and Hobson. Gibbons on the right-hand side in that Blaze Design livered. And there behind him is Hobson in the blue and the green. This is coming round now. We're going to be going around the right-hander of Druids on this run down into the last corner. The leaders are still battling away. Pike is under pressure now from Heister. Crowther's in the mix as well. Stuart Rice. Oh, Stuart's holding. Oh, what a drift from Stuart Rice there. He manages to hold it. But Marnik Heister is giving Andy Pike all sorts of pressure with 15 on the clock here to go. He's giving him a heap and heaps of pressure. So let's see how Andy can get on. Can he hold back Marnik Heister? Heister's looking quick, I'm not going to lie, in this little Clio. Martin Hobson, Winston Eckel swapping places. Eckel's on the grass. He's on the grass. Oh, stop. Oh, God. Well done, Winston Eckel, for stopping that car. Because how he just dug that nose. Oh, then it's a tyre barrier, unfortunately. Nice try, though, from Eckel. 14:46 on the clock here already. Don't think they're used to cold rear tyres in the early laps. No, and that's been one of the problems. We knew this. We did say to them, be careful, because of the fact that they have got cold rears. But Kieran Sharp, Andy Pike, Marnik Heister, Derek Crowther, Dan Mould. Dan literally bought the car before he joined the session. This car is literally round about 45 minutes old in the hands of Dan Mould, and he's sitting in 5th place with Sam Smith. And don't get me wrong, Smith is quick, like so quick. How's Dan going to hold him up? I do not know here, but it's going to be really interesting to see as they drop down now into Cascades. Smith's looking up the inside line. He's trying to get Mould off it. Can Mould stop that car? He can. He's gone round Foster's. There's a big puff of smoke in front of us from one of the cars there, but Mould is hanging on. He's holding on here. Smith's just got a bad exit, unfortunately. Stefan Koch is trying to come back through the field. Of course, Stefan and Sam had their incident. And unfortunately for Stefan there, he's now up beside, currently, I believe that's James Neve. It is. Neve's on the right. Koch's there, just gone through. So Stefan Koch is through. We've got a couple of people out in the pits. Chris Dixon, Rafa White, Stephen Barris as well. Mark Chappell is, I believe he's still going, but he is down the back of the order, unfortunately for Mark. But the leaders here, Kieran Sharp, Andrew Pike, Marnik Heister, take a bow. And unfortunately in front of them, I'm on the understanding that that is going to be a back marker. It is. It's Mark Chappell, Chris Dixon and Mick Barry. Sharp's off the side of the circuit. Sharp is off. He's back on. Is he going to be able to hold it? Winston Eccles trying to make moves here. He's got basically Jonathan Glover on the right-hand side. Glover there with the yellow and blue. But Eccles making his way back through here. So great job from Winston Eccles. Incredible there. But it is Pike's now cleared Kieran Sharp. Pike has got past Kieran Sharp. We'll have a look back at how that one went on. But we'll have a look very, very well when we get time, because there's been a lot going on here. There's Marnik Heister as well with Dan Mould and Derek Crowther. Dan Mould on the right in the all-white car, of course. See him there. Is he going to be looking to try to go around the outside? He isn't. Is Heister going to get this run over Sharp? 12 minutes left on the clock. In these little Renault Clios, we've got about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 drivers sitting in the voice chat here as well. With Mick Barry on track. Hopefully damage is off. It isn't off. No, unfortunately. It's not off. We've given it as much as a real race session as we can. As you see Derek Crowther and Dan Mould here. Battling away. Coming down. Oh, Heister's made the move. Contact with Sharp. Marnik Heister forces the gap. Oh, that was tough. That was tough racing. Sharp's still going, but they've now brought 3 cars behind them. Sam Smith, Stefan Koch and James and Sam Smith, Stefan Koch and Dan Mould is now on the back of Sharp and Heister with Andy Pike. Gotten away with it up front. Scott Malcolm, was doing so well, is now unfortunately off the side of the track. But it is going to be where this second place run is going to happen. Sharp's left the door open. Declan Gravers doesn't need an invitation as he's just trying to get past Sharp. 5 cars long currently at this moment in time in this train, and we've got back markers coming into it as well. There is a back marker, that's Mick Barry in front of us, so I'm hoping Mick will adhere to blue flags. We have set the rules of please move out the way as early as possible, because you know how I feel about blue flags, and we did kind of somehow adapt the rule to the James Parfitt way of thinking. There's Mick getting completely out of the way. I know you didn't have to get on the grass there, mate. Just a simple move over would have done. As we can see, Chris Evans is on the grass. Unfortunately for Chris there, he's on the grass as well. But his battle is up front. Stan Smith, Dan Mould side by side as they go up through Clay Hill now, coming into Druids. Stan's going to send it. He's going to have the inside line. Oh, Mould's got to hold on this run down into Lodge now. Here we go. Dan Mould on the right. He's gone and hugged it. He's gone defensive. The builders are out and Dan Mould's building a wall. Oh, he's missed the braking point. Mould's missed his braking point. And away he's gone. Oh, Dan Mould was doing so well. He missed his braking point and then unfortunately he's gone round the Stuart Rice down here. Now, one of the interesting things about Stuart is on a controller. Stuart is driving with a controller at this moment in time within iRacing, and he's battling all the way down in 18th and 19th. He's up 5 places, battling away with Andy Littler, who's up 10. And Stuart there is on a controller currently. He's currently on a 107 lap time. Obviously the faster guys on their 105s. But yeah, Stuart Rice there. Oh, on the grass. No, I just said how well he done and he went on the grass. So there we go. Monty Ice has got Stefan Koch right up behind him at the moment. Sharp has got Derek Crowther. Oh, Koch is all over Heister. Heister's run wide. And through goes Koch. Here comes Sharp. Sharp and Crowther. How's this one going to go? Don't forget the next session opens at 9:30 there. So be prepared if you want to get in. Well, is it 25 to 9? The next session opens up. So it'll be open very, very shortly, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, in about 10 minutes, which will give these drivers enough time to jump out and get straight in to the next session, as we will be doing ourselves as well. So, Arthur Thirdle, it's never my fault. Arthur, I'm taking your... Hey, James, glad to see you're awake. All right. Right. Yeah. Yes, I am awake, Conway. Thank you so much. Much love. Dude, I am so sorry. Never, ever passed out before a broadcast, but yeah, I did kind of just flake, unfortunately. Kieran Sharp here with Derek Carver, Sam Smith. Further down, we've got Dan Mould, Stuart Gibbons, James Neve. Oh, where's Mould gone? Oh, he's still on track. There he is. Battling away with Stuart Gibbons, but it is here. Kieran Sharp, Derek Crowther, Sam Smith. Smith's back, recovered again. I'm in the next one. All right, mate. Gonna be looking forward to this. We've got 33 cars on track now, mate. It's going to be a busy one, I think. And that, we head to Brands Hatch Indy. So if you want to get yourselves in the next one, 8:35, Brands Hatch Indy. So, yeah. It's going to be quite a little manic one. Nice, looking forward to the extra speed. Mate, this should be amazing. Evening, pal. Evening, Robert Williams. How are you, sir? Where are you? You're late. You missed the first session. We're going to go on to the next session at 8:35. And we've got 33 cars on track. So be prepared. Be quick. As we see Derek Crowther, Sam Smith here going up now, round the water tower they go, coming into Druids. Smith's on the inside. Crowther's just about to get bullied out there as well. Crowther from the Blade Designs. Is he just about to get punched out? He's not. He's managing to hold on to it, but Smith's going to have that inside line into Lodge now. Is he going to be looking at doing it? Don't leave the door open, Crowther. You've done so well, son. James Neve here chasing down Miles Owens. Oh, look at that. Is he going to have the door? No. Is Miles Owens going to be able to stop it? Just. Is Smith and Crowther going into turn one in these little Renault Clios. Smith on the right, of course. Well, now he's on the well, left. Let's just say he's tucked up behind Crowther. There he is. Here we go. Oh, Smith's on the grass. There's a spinner behind as well. That was Mark Chappell. Chappell's having a bit of a nightmare at the moment. Here comes Smith. Look at this. Are we going to go? Oh, I thought we were going in. We know we get that camera angle where we just get a little bit too close and we end up going in the car behind. But Smith is all over the back. And then behind Smith has got Koch there as well. Stefan Koch. Oh, Koch's go. Oh, I thought we were going to make contact. Crowther's gone wide. Crowther's gone wide. Smith's going to take the inside. There's contact. Is he going to hold it? Go on, Sam. Oh, so nearly. Sam Smith almost kept it out of the barrier. Is he still running in the right direction? That's the word. Chris Dixon on the right-hand side there, just making himself removed from the blues. 5 minutes left here. There you go. He's left the door open. Well done. Well done, Chris. Good job from you, buddy. Love that on the blue flags. Oh, no, net codes. Oh. Are we still going in the right direction, Stefan? That's the question. They can take a little bit of a bang. I am wondering if after all that the damage is off. I know, mate. Sat waiting. All right, bud. So there we go. Stefan Koch there. Mick Barry has unfortunately had another incident. Craig Jones is in the pits. So unfortunately for Craig, he's in the pits. Verstappen there, it looks like he's in a bit of a damaged car. Thomas Meederink, Stuart Rice. Don't forget, Stuart is on our only lone controller driver. Holding back Meederink here, and also Barnesy. Chris Barnes, Stuart's on the gravel, on the grass. Unfortunately for Stuart, dropped down the order now. Stan Smith's racing away. Anyone on the fence about getting the car, get it. You won't regret it. It is incredible. Craig, if you're still in voice chat with everyone, do you want to just let them all know, like, to jump straight out, because the next session will be up before this one finishes, all right? So just let them jump straight out. All right? Just get them to jump straight out, ready to go. So they all don't miss out, because I've got a funny feeling the next session is going to be really, really busy. So, yeah, Arthur Felton and there's a few others that are waiting. So, damn old James Neve battling away. They don't handle like the touring cars, do they? No, Toxic, they're amazing. They're incredible little cars. They're like, they remind me of little roller skates on wheels. That's the thing I love the most. You can see the lap times there. Sharp's on a 106.10. They're faster than Pike on a 106.13. Unfortunately, there's about a 4.5 second gap there. Down old here, chasing down Miles Owens, Callum Milam with Andy Littler and Ollie Ricks all mixed up in the battle. So there we go. Callum Milam in the middle, of course, with Andy Littler up front. Thomas Meederink right behind him. These guys having a little bit of a freeway. The interesting thing is about Meenderink's livery. It's the old it's the old touring car livery there as well. I have got a picture of the car. I'm trying to think what it is. I think it's the old Renault Megane or the Laguna, I think it is. The old touring car coffee blend livery. If anybody knows in chat, but I think it is either the Megane or the Laguna. Was it the Laguna that was racing? I think it was. So, yeah, unbelievable there as well. Meederink is just about to try and go around the outside. He manages to hold it round the outside of Callum Milam, going around Druids, and on this run down, absolutely amazing driving there. Jaume Martinez Abalon caught the grass. He's got Roger Morton for company. All right, I will get it then. You should, mate. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Dan, you get yourself in the league as well. Come and have some fun. Miles Owens, Dan Mould. Mould's on the inside. He gets the job done over Mould. What about Winston Eccles, Stuart Gibbons? Stuart's on the right. Eccles in the red, of course. Oh, is he going to get through? They're going to be side by side. Here we go. Eccles on the left, Gibbons on the right. On this run down into turn one. Oh, nearly. Ooh, that was nearly a contact there. Eccles got his way through on turn one though. Gibbons left the door open and Eccles is through. So we've got 28 seconds on the clock. So we're going to have one more lap, which will be the final lap of the race here for Andy Pike. Thomas Meenderick is still battling away here with Callum Milam and Stuart Rice. No, Scott Malcolm's in there actually. It's Milam, Malcolm and Meenderick. Meenderick's just going to be looking at trying to go up the inside. He has done. Andrew Pike is going to come across the line and take the final lap. He's actually coming up to lap these guys. So the final lap of the race, I believe. We're still green. Don't think they've quite finished yet. I'm not sure if they're aware of that. I think they may have just get there. I won in the GR86. Yes, you did. I saw you. Well done, you. I'm proud of you. Jaume Martinez Abalon here with Roger Morton. Here we go. Going across the line there. Kieran Sharp is now in first. Where did Andy Pike go? He's still on track, but I don't know if he's aware it's not finished. I don't think it's finished. And deflected to the defected to the GR86. I know, for a car that he didn't like, Darrell. Is this going to be the checkered flag? Yeah. Is that the checkered flag? So confusing. Barney's not in his normal place. It's got white flag up there. I'm a little bit worried here. What flag are you waving, Barney? Oh, it is the checkered flag. So he did have one more lap, Andy Pike, and must have got a little bit, got it wrong there as well. So Littler is going to come across the line in 17th place. He will be the final finisher. So these guys will be jumping over into the next session. We will be very, very shortly as well. Marlix with the fastest lap is best time. Heister on a 105.98, drawn with Kieran Sharp there. So Marnik Heister drawn with Kieran Sharp, just waiting for the last of the cars to come across the line. There they are. So here is the results of race 1, of course. Kieran Sharp is your winner. I did think that there was one more lap for Pikey there, and unfortunately for him, he didn't take it. Heister was in second place. Mould battled his way up into third. Andrew Pipe 4th, Deck Carver 5th, James Neve 6th, Stuart Gibbons 7th, Miles Owens 8th, German Avalon 9th, Roger Morton 10th, Danny Cassar in 11th, Sam Smith 12th, Jonathan Glover 13th, Chris Barnes 14th, Stuart Rice 15th, Callum Milam 16th, Andy Littler 17th, and Mark Chappell down in 18th place. Then beyond that, Chris Evans in 19th, Ollie Ricks 20th, Mick Barry 21st, Winston Eckel 22nd, Scott Malcolm 23rd, Thomas Menderick in 24th, Damien Hurst 25th, Sir Alan Toon 26th, Stefan Koch 27th, Chris Dixon 28th, Craig Jones down in 29th, Martin Hobson 30th, Rafa White 31st, Stephen Barras 32, and Michael David down in 33 there as well. Right, guys, we are going to bail out and jump straight into the next session. They will be going up pretty much straight away. If they haven't already, it will be live. So I'm going to pop onto a BRB screen, and I will be right back very, very shortly. Okay guys, we are back here for the race 2 from Brands Hatch Indy, and at the moment it's been absolutely incredible. David Ayres, I'm not quite sure why it's come up and told you they're full. It's not actually full, so I'm a bit confused by that, because there's only 26 drivers in, 27 actually, so I'm not quite sure why it's saying it's full up, because it shouldn't be saying that already. Let me just message somebody and see if I can get them to have a look. We're just going to see it there as well. I'll get the web designer to have a look and see what's going on. But as I say, currently they're not full, So just bear with us. I will try and get hold of him to find out what is being said. But as I say, currently it's not full. So don't forget, guys, as well, if you want to get involved, there might be a problem. I'm hoping there isn't, but the Clio Cup sign-up should be still open. I'm very surprised that they've come back and said they're full already. The format that we're going to be running is, so we're going to be opening it up. Basically, we're going to be doing 3 races in the evening. Okay, so race 1 will be 20 minutes grid decided by qualifying. Race 2 will be 20 minutes reverse grid top 10. Race 3 will be 20 minutes reverse top 20. So just bear with me. Ah, okay, David. Let me have get hold of somebody and see what we can do with that. And see if we're able to resolve the issue. I'm not, as I say, I'm not entirely sure why it's saying that, considering it shouldn't be. Considering there's only 26 signed up. So let me just see if I can send this to the designer and see if he can get on and have a look. And see what we can do. I've just seen it, David. Thank you so much for that, bud. Leave it with us. Let us get back. Let's try and get hold of the web designer and see what he can do. And see if he can have a look. But I'm not, as I say, I'm not sure why it's saying that, considering we've still got 14 open. So, yeah. Just bear with me while I do some things in the background. So, just give me 2 seconds. As well. And then we will try and, as I say, I'm going to try and resurrect that issue. As I say, I'm not too sure why it's saying that, David, so just bear with us and we will sort it out. But I'm wondering how many other people have also seen that this evening, if they've gone and had a go at signing up, of course. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 for this one. So, bear with. So let's see how this all goes and gets on. Thought everyone had signed up during race 1. I know. It seems bizarre that they've all of a sudden come back and just gone, no, it's full. I'm like, hold on, there was only 26 here a minute ago. Well, 27 now. But, yeah, I'm not sure why they've, why he's come back at that. I'm just waiting for him to get back to me. I've messaged him and said, apologies, mate, for disturbing you. Right, so that one. There we go. Right. So all So just bear with us. We will try and resurrect that problem, and hopefully it will be resolved. But yeah, so bear with us if that is what he's saying. I'm not entirely sure, but we will be able to get it sorted out. Sam Smith is at the top of the timing tower here currently at the moment with Arthur Ferdal second. Andrew Pike, who lost that lead because he thought he was at the end of the race. Unfortunately, he wasn't. Now, the lap times itself here tonight on this very short circuit, 51.63 seconds. So 51.63 seconds here at Brands Hatch around the short track. And of course, you know, it doesn't involve a lot of turns here this evening. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to this season. I think it's going to be absolutely incredible. I would apologise for not showing replays in that last one, but let's be real about it. There wasn't a whole lot of replays I could actually show, to be fair, because with the amount of drivers on track and everybody going full bore, it was definitely a tricky one to try and show. But you know, we did have a go, and it wasn't overly successful. I've got to be honest, because we didn't really see many. So apologies for that one, but it just goes to show that these guys were doing an absolute stellar job, and there was no need to show the replays of them having an incident. So yeah, but just waiting for him to come back and see what he says regarding them sign-ups, David. So bear with us and see how we go. All right. I'm not entirely sure why that's happened, and I don't quite have the know-how to mess around with the back area of the website to be looking at that specific part, so I don't really want to touch it just in case I break it or something. So yeah, don't worry too much, mate. You have enough on your plate at the moment. Yeah, trying to cope with these drivers, mate, and all these cars on track. But let's have a jump on board with Dan Mould as we take a spin round this amazing circuit. Of course, this is the Indy, so it's very short. Coming into turn one now, of course. The right-hander as we chop it down the hill. Round Paddock Hill Bend, up through Pilgrim's Rise and into Druids. Druids Bend, the right-hander. There we go, Dan Mould's on the gas. He's going to come left round Graham Hill at the base. He's going to want to hang it out to the right-hand side as much as he can. Third gear, good job. And here we go, straight flat run now. You can flatline it up through here. And then on the brakes about now. Second gear. Is he going to go down again, or is he going to hang it in third? He's hung it in third. And he's going to be on for a run around the lap. And now that's how short and sweet it's going to be. So be aware, we've got 20 minutes. These guys are going to have to do probably round about 20 laps here of, well, 21 maybe actually, with that under a minute lap time. But I think you've got to admit that the car is definitely suited more to these kind of circuits than the long ones in the officials at the moment. You know, I don't want to be driving Spa for 2 minutes 40 seconds, like 2 minutes 50 at some points. You know, that's way too long in a car that, you know, is not the most pokiest and the fastest, you know. And I think between me, Craig and Roger, we decided that it was so much better on short, sharp little sprint circuits, and we feel that's probably where it's going to be best suited, this car. And I think you admit it was an absolutely incredible race one, and I think race two here at Brands Hatch Indy is going to be even better. Mark Chappell, we had a dreadful race one there as well. Craig Jones, bless him, he's still on the track. So Craig is out currently at the moment, sitting in 10th place in his results clothing car, of course. Big puff of smoke there. 27 cars now on track, so be prepared, it's going to be an interesting one. Oh, we've got Roger Morton sitting in the booth. Good evening, Roger.
Good evening.
How are you, sir?
Very well, yeah.
Oh, very good, mate. Very good. It was an interesting race one, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was a bit lively in places, but yeah, not bad.
It's definitely...
Not bad on my end anyway. Not too bad anyway.
No, but what do we think? When we spoke about this, I was saying on the broadcast during race 1, this is almost... You know, we haven't taken time to set this up, have we? We've literally gone at it, within a week, maybe 10 days?
Yeah, that's it.
And we've got the league registered, we've got everybody in, and now we've got 27 sign-ups already. And it's been incredible the speed that it's carried, hasn't it? Between, you and Craig, of course, helping out and that. It's been quite a journey so far over this last 7 days.
Yeah, and I think what's been good as well, we've got quite a few drivers that we know from different leagues as well coming in. Plus as well, we've got some fresh meat coming in that I've never raced against, what you might know, and yeah, so it should be pretty good. I think it's hard to really say what it's going to be like from this, because obviously we've got some people that we don't know coming in, just been an open session, but yeah, I think overall, so far it was an okay-ish race. This feels a lot easier to drive around here than it did at Oulton, to be fair, so it should hopefully be a little bit cleaner race, hopefully.
Yeah, I think the thing is as well, we're going to have about 20 laps, right? I think that's roughly where we're going to be with this car. We're going to, 50-second laps, 51 seconds. I was saying on the broadcast earlier, this car is definitely not suited to Spa, is it? It's not a Spa car. It is the short tracks that we put on the calendar, and one that's definitely definitely suited to more shorter tracks than it is longer tracks.
Yeah, I think we made the right decision going the shorter tracks. Yeah, definitely, especially with the speeds, how sort of slow it. Not say slow, but it's like it doesn't rev quick compared to like a TCR car or anything else. I think it's just perfect for these short tracks. And I tell you what, there is a lot of short tracks that are in with the different circuits. I think we should be using them and utilising them, and you don't see them being used.
I think that's the thing. We were talking about Spa, 2 minutes 50 in Spa.
Yeah.
It's just far too long.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah. I've had a request from David Ayres. He's trying to sign up for the league. There's a problem with the website. It's apparently saying that sign-ups are full. So I've got the web designer on that currently at the moment, as we've got 27 and we've got 40 car sign-ups.
Oh dear.
David Ayres has asked, can you ask Roger to do me a favour, to do me a results paint while you have him in there?
What now?
Well, not right now, obviously, because you're driving. But,
Yes.
Yeah, I think it means at some point.
I will be having a team discussion with the lads and see how many we've got signing up, and then all paints will be sorted within hopefully within the next few days. Ready for next week, media day.
Yeah, media day on the 27th. We've just run the circuit, of course, through the Oulton Park Fosters. Tell us about it, Rog, because coming down that hill from Cascades, dropping down into Fosters, looks quite a challenging one.
Yeah, well, I to be honest, I've come into this and I've only driven car like 5 laps before, so like the brakes are a bit hard to get used to, especially with the locking up. But I've played about with set up. I've got brakes to how I like it now. It was a lot better. Steady away in practice. I think once tyres warmed up, it was a lot better for sure. So. But yeah, it was difficult. I was sort of losing a bit of time compared to some of the guys, so hopefully I'll try and find that for the start of the season, hopefully. But I think I got 10th in ends because of people falling off track. So if I can keep it on track and they're doing that, that'll do me.
Absolutely, I fully agree. I'm really looking forward to this one. It should be absolutely incredible here as well. Well, thank you, Mr. Roger Morton.
Just a quick one.
Yeah.
What do you think to the decal that I've gone? Is that all right for you?
Yeah, I saw the Pro-Ams. I might need an adaptation of that as well. But I'll tell you more when we're off air.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Looking at it, I'm not quite sure entirely how we're going to do it, to be honest.
Right, here we go.
Yeah.
like to keep you busy.
Yeah, it might be a bit of a tough one where we're going to sort this out. I'm not going to lie, but we'll discuss it off air. And you know you love me forever anyway, and I like to make your job tough because you know life. You don't want to give you too much of an easy life, do we? You know.
No, that's it.
You know, Roger's been in charge of the decal layers that will be going out onto the cars for the Pro-Ams, which is what we think we're going to be able to do, aren't we? I think within the next sort of 4 or 5 days, I think sign-ups will be full up, and then we will start looking.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah, we'll start looking at dividing Pro-Ams here as well. So you will be fighting, well, having a race, should we say, somebody within your remit, your skill level. There are some blissfully quick in Sam Smith, Arthur Fertile, Kieran Sharp, Andrew Pike, James Neve as well. So hopefully we'll see a lot of fast cars on the grid, as we will with the lower IRs as well. And I'm not really sure I'm wording this right without putting myself into a whole heap of doo-doo, to be honest. So, but I know what I mean. So you will have somebody to fight around your IR, so that'd be cool as well. But yeah, now Roger's spent about 10 minutes in the booth with me. I suppose, Roger, we better let you get back on track, haven't we?
I suppose so, yeah. Thank you for bringing me in, and I'll catch you for end of race, I think.
All right, mate. You take care.
Yeah, mate. Bye-bye.
Well, there you go. That's Roger Morton there as well. I want to bring... Is he out on track currently? He is. Should we bring him in and give him a surprise? Right, I'm also joined in the box by one of the other organisers, Craig Jones, who's currently on track here as well as he goes up through settings at McLean's. Craig, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
How are you, sir?
I'm alright. I'm having a really good time in this car. It's a cracking little car.
Yeah, now we were just having a chat with Rog about the thing. We said about how the birth of this series was very quick. We didn't really put much thought into it. And yet, we've got 28 cars on this one and 33 on the first one. That's not a bad turnout at all.
No, it's a really good turnout. I think everyone's just curious about, one, what the car's like, and two, what the league racing is going to be like. And if it's anything like we just experienced at Oulton Park, I think it's going to be really, really good.
Yeah, definitely is as well. Obviously, you know, you guys are obviously involved with this planning and getting this league together as much as obviously I am. And, you know, what do we think? The short tracks. We picked short tracks on purpose. We wanted to have a bit. We did have a little bit of a ta-ta-ta regarding Monza Junior, the last one on the calendar, because you're not a lover, are you?
No, I'm not a lover of that track, but this car is definitely suited for the shorter tracks. You just can't have it on the long straights. It just wouldn't work. So I think that the track choice is particularly strong for what we've chosen. I think it's going to be a really interesting season.
Now, I've been asked a question by David Ayres, who's asked, what is the top end speed of this car? So what's your top end currently?
I haven't actually looked, to be honest.
Oh.
So I wouldn't know. I've not taken any note of it, mainly because I haven't driven on a track that's got to that point.
All right, we'll have a look at how you get on after you go round McLaren's and then round it through Clark and see what you're picking up by the time you get to the end of the straight. So let's see if Craig can keep it on track for us. I'm sure he will do a fine job here as well. We're up to about 90, 100. We've just touched a ton. 109, 110, 111, 112, 112. Is there still more in there, you reckon?
There's definitely more in there.
Right, so we are going to say basically around about 120, I would have thought. 130, would you go?
I need to take a detour around the Grand Prix circuit and I'll find out.
All right, mate, go for it. See how far you get. Before iRacing turns around and says, no, no, no.
Well, we'll test that theory.
Right, hold on there. We're going to see how Craig can get on, whether or not he's going to be able to turn left. What we're going to be interested to know is whether or not the car behind you is going to follow you.
Or just get in my way.
No, he's followed you round. There we go. There goes Craig Jones. Oh, no, he's been kicked off. Cool.
And now we're qualifying.
Now we're qualifying. Right, Craig, thank you so much for joining me, mate. Come and have a chat with me at the end. We'll let you get on with your qualifying because we know you've got to concentrate and keep it on track, like, because we don't want you going off, do we?
No, I don't want to go off either.
All right, mate. We'll leave you to it. Put you back in the room. Touch you in a minute. Right, so there we go. That was Craig Jones. So we reckon round about 1:30. I would have thought, David, to be fair. 1:30 maybe. You know, obviously, we're not on long enough tracks to get a good estimate of how far these cars can go. I don't think I paid attention when I was going down Spa, to be honest, on how fast these cars can go. So let's just see here how we get on. Some familiar names for me. Obviously, you know, I broadcast various leagues. Rob Williams from the Radical Sim Racing, Alan Toon, Sam Smith, Callum Milam, Kieran Sharp, Andy Littler, Miles Owens, Andy Pike, Stuart Rice, obviously is one of the commentators driving on a controller, Roger Morton, Dan Mould, Scott Malcolm, Chris Barnes, Arthur Fertel, Ollie Ricks, Deck Crowther, Mick Barry, Craig Jones, James Neve, Mark Chappell, and then we've got Stuart Gibbons, and then Tango Campomizi, I'm sorry Tango, and Alan McCain, got to get his name right. Alan McCain, yeah. McCain, yeah. Alan McCain is also here as well, the Northern Islander. There is Alan there. So he is out on track as well as we go into qualifying before we go into the next 20-minute race. And I think, to be honest, if the first one's anything to go by, this one's going to be incredible. Yeah. 33 cars whizzing around, Brands at Indy. Oh, who was that there facing the wrong way? Was that Mick Barry? Is that Mick Barry? Where are you, Mick? Yeah, it was Mick Barry facing the wrong way in the Renault Elf livery there. There goes Roger Morton. There goes Rob Williams. He's just come out. Oh, takes the nose off Mick Barry there. Says, sorry, son. Just about chopped your nose off. And, of course, Roger is sporting some of the decal layer that we are going to have running if we get to the point of where we've got AMs and pros. Oh, where is Mick going? He's not having a good time here. Mick Barry, unfortunately, there as well. Where are you gone, Rog? Roger Morton, where you at? Am I going blind here? No, there he is. So Roger's got the red for the pros on currently at the moment. With the livery, the decal across the top, and on the obviously on the rear arches, there's the JPB Broadcasting YouTube logo. So that's what will be on all the cars. And then we're going to have red for pros, yellow for AMs. But there may be something else I need Roger to add. So I'm not quite sure how he's going to like me too much when I asked him to add what I may have in the pipeline. So, you know. Let's see what he says. I'm sure I can butter him up. So there we go. So the Mercedes, if anybody's wondering for the BOP for the 12 hours of Sebring, it's all in the GTs. Audi R8 LMS is going to be plus in 10 kilos with minus 0.25% power. BMW M4 GT3 is 0.5% power. Ferrari 488 GT3 Evos is minus 1% fuel capacity. Roger Morton going off track there, that's never good. Lamborghini Huracan is going to have plus 10 kilos and minus 0.25%, minus 25% power. Mercedes AMG is not only is it going to get minus 1% power, it's also going to get minus 2% fuel capacity. Ouch. And the Porsche 911 is going to have plus 15 kilos with minus 1% fuel capacity. That is a big old BOP going around Sebring currently, I'm telling you, for the 12 hours. Can someone give Mick a sat-nav? I mean, I'm not quite sure where he's going, bless him. He's having a bit of a rough one here, isn't he? Maybe he should have put the driver's line on. Might have made it a little bit easier for him. But, you know, poor old Mick Barry having a bit of a rough night. So let's see, hopefully he can make a lap. Let's see if he can make a lap. Come on, Mick, you've got this. Prove me right. Arthur Fertel there has got some purples on the board. This is going to be going across the line. I'm expecting this to be pole. It is 51.51 for Arthur Fertel. Don't forget, this is going to be about 21 lap race here. 51 seconds a lap, 20 minutes. This, of course, as well, will also provide a reverse top 20 for race 2 and a reverse top 10 for race 3. So, and the point system We've gone full basic point system. We haven't tried to overcomplicate it. We haven't tried to do, you know, anything fancy with it. We have basically turned around and said, right, this is going to be the point system. This is what's going to happen. Nobody's going to be messing around. So it's going to be 50 for the win, and then 44, 40, all the way down to 40th place will score a point. And that's going to run for the 3 races. So that would be all the way across. So 50 for the win, 44 for second, 40 for third, 37 for fourth, 36, 35, 44, and all the way down then, all the way down to 43rd place. So nice, straightforward one. Nothing overly complicated about it. We're not going to complicate, as I said, this league any more than it needs to be. We want to make it as easy as possible for everyone, and enjoyable as everybody can be on this one, because we don't want to mess, you know, do steward in. We don't want to be deducting. We don't want to be adding. We don't want to be any of that. We just want to be a nice, fun league that's going to earn people places and people prizes. So there we go. I see Arthur's on it. Yeah, he is. He must have had a bad one in his RLTC, Toxic, because he said, if I'm out in race 1 in my RLTC, I'll be here for race 2. So I'm guessing he's had a bad one, because he's here with us now. Arthur Fertile, of course, there as well. There, joined us on track. Big puff of smoke's coming out the back of him at the moment. He's on 51.52 seconds. He's absolutely flying. 51.69 for Kieran Sharp, though, mind you, and Andrew Pike on a 51.99. So there's some good, strong times here this evening. We've got 3 minutes left of quali. Roger Morton is down in 19th, of course. Morton just going to go across the line. What's he going to be able to do in 19th place? Is he going to be able to improve? He's not. So Morton there, no improvement for him. But yeah, some good strong times. You know, I think, to be honest, if you're not involved with this season, I think you're crazy. I think this season is going to be incredible. And as I say, there's currently 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 drivers sat in the voice chat in the Discord, all talking to each other while they're driving, which I don't know how they do it. I can't do that. I need to concentrate, and I can't concentrate at the best of times when I'm driving, let alone trying to concentrate and chat to people, because I need to hear me engine. Maybe that's my problem, you see. Maybe that's where I've gone wrong. Trying to hear what I'm doing. Maybe I should drive with the volume off, might make it easier. So there we go. As I take a quick drink. But yeah, so stay tuned for how this one pans out. 1 minute 40 left. I'm still thinking, spent too much money on the new rig and pedals. Well, tell you what though, mate, with 27 sign-ups already, there's only 13 places remaining, and we've only been open 2 days. So, as a suggestion, you might not want to wait too long, all right? You might not want to wait too long, because I can't guarantee there's going to be a place for you at the end of it. And for that, Toxic, I don't want you to miss out. So get yourself in the Discord, and that all linked in down below as well. We'll get the web designer on the form to find out why all of a sudden it's not working properly. I'm not really webman tinker. Go in, James, and have a look, because I'll probably mess it all up, and I don't want that. So I'm not going to go and have a look at the back office of the web page, because, as I say, it'll probably go all wrong, and then I'll be in the right stum. So there we go. Put my name down, and I'll sort it Friday. Oh, Toxic, right. Oh, blimey. Friday? It's a long way away, mate. Alan McCain. I'm good to see Alan on track. Drop me a DM, Toxic. Drop me a DM. Or join the Discord and then drop me a DM. David, if you're in the Discord as well, join the Discord, and then we'll see if I can add you two to the list to save your places until it's ready. No, it's you, Jamie, but you need to... Oh, where are you going, Miles Owens? Mark Chappell, hoping he's having a bit of a better one. Yes, Jamie, I know it's you. Drop me a DM, and we'll talk. I'll get in the Discord. Join the Discord. Both of you join the Discord, and then we'll sort them out from there. All right. Okie dokie. Right. See how we get on. Coming to the end of qualifying. As I say, there is 27 drivers signed up for this. So if you want to get yourself in, get yourself in. Come and join us. Change your name, Toxic, to your iRacing name so I know who you are. That'd be amazing. I'm already in the Discord. Oh, okay. Right. What I'll do is... Oh, let me sort this out and then I'll do something in the Discord for you. Right, so here is the grid for race 2. I need to change that grid size because that's annoying, so I'm going to write that one down as well. I did put this overlay together about 5 minutes before we were coming on. Because nothing was really planned for tonight until about this afternoon. Arthur Ferdel in first, Kieran Sharp second, Andrew Pike third, Ollie Ricks fourth, Dan Mole fifth, James Neve sixth, Sam Smith seventh, Craig Jones eighth, Danny Kazar ninth, Mark Chappell 10th, Deck Crowther 11th, Tanguy Cambosi in 13th place. And then beyond that, we've got Miles Owen, Scott Malcolm, Alan McCain, Rob Williams, Stuart Gibbons, Roger Morton, Jonathan Glover, Chris Barnes, Damien Hurst, Andy Littler, Mick Barry, Chris Dixon, Callum Milam, Stuart Rice, Chris Evans, and Sir Alan Toon down the back end of the field. But it is Arthur Ferdel on pole, which if anybody knows Arthur is probably not a surprise. He is, well, blissfully quick. I would say blissfully, but more like blistering quick. So here we go for race 2. We're just waiting for Sam Smith and Kieran Sharp to get on. Be prepared. This is going to be incredible. So get ready. We've got about 20 laps of racing here with 28 cars. Don't forget, we do have 40 sign-ups available. There is an issue with the website. I've just been informed by David Ayres. It's not allowing sign-ups to come through. But if you join the Discord, what I'll do is I'll make after this race, make a waiting list room, and then you guys can put your details in. I'll show you what to put in there. But we're going to be green very, very shortly. Here we go. We are underway, and we're away we go. Arthur Ferdel didn't get off the start. Kieran Sharp did. He's now in first place as they go round turn 1. Is everybody going to make it through? Scott Malcolm's making moves at the back as well. No dramas for anyone. Everybody has made it through turn 1. Callum Milam, however, has not. Where did he go? Stuart Gibbons is straight to the pits. What happened with Stuart Gibbons and Callum Milam here? So let's have a look as we're getting off the start. Oh, there's another big one. Oh, didn't go anywhere. Stuart Gibbons didn't move. Whoa. Okay, Stuart Gibbons didn't move. So, unfortunately for him, Stuart Gibbons didn't move. Andy Pike there battling away as well, currently in third place. As these guys go round for turn 1, 19 minutes remaining. Stuart Gibbons, Callum Milam, you've just seen that incident there as well. Craig Jones went off, Mark Chappell, James Neve, all been venturing off track. Again, Mark Chappell, Scott Malcolm, Alan McCain, Mick Barry. So unfortunately, there's been a lot of people diverting off already in race 2 here this evening. Dan Mould, Ollie Ricks have gone 3 wide into there as well. Ollie in the blue and yellow of the Clio, Dan Mould on the inside. He's now just come round Graham Hill, and Mould is on the inside. That's Sam Smith tucked up right behind him as well. Danny Kazar, Tanguy behind him, Crowther, Owens, Rob Williams doing a stellar job in 11th. He's up 5 places at the moment there in his new custom livery that he did design, the Gas Monkey livery, so incredible for him. But it is Sam Smith and Dan Mould. Smith's just past Mould. How is this going to work out as they go racing round turn 1? Is Ricks going to hold that inside line? He's going to run up the inside of Dan Mould here, and Ollie Ricks is going to make it. Can he hold it? He's over the curb. He's on now. Is he going to be able to hold it? Dan Mould's under attack from Danny Kazar. Kazar's on the inside line. Here we go. Tangai's going to make his way through as well. Muscles out, Dan Mold. And Dan Mold's going down the order. Dan Mold is dropping down the order currently. He's just lost 3 places. He's got to get his head into this, otherwise he's not going to make it. Oh, Rix is on the grass. Rix is on the grass. It's going to allow Mold to come back through now. Here we go. Up into Surtees and round McLaren they go before they come round Clark Curve. Oh, Rix has gone round. Ollie Rix. Oh, I think he was involved with Tanguay there. Unfortunately for Tanguay as well, got himself involved. Jonathan Glover is another one. Chasing down Alan McCain. But look at this, Arthur Ferdle has got back through up front over Andrew Pike. Pike's got past there as well. He got past Kieran Sharp. So hopefully Pike won't make the same mistake he made last time and finish the lap early. So unfortunately for him, he don't want to be doing that. So Arthur Ferdle is now in first with Pike tucked up behind him. Morton is having to go all over the back end of Williams. Morton's got that inside line as he's going to go running up into Surtees. Oh, can Williams hold it? He's got Barnsley beside him. Barnes is going to try and run around the outside. Williams says, nope, I'll have that. Thank you very much, but I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to hold you. Craig Jones now on the inside. They're going to be near enough 3 wide going down into turn 1. Here we go. Craig Jones has made it past Barnes. Is he going to make it through past Williams? He's gone up the inside line. Dropping down into turn 1. Barnes on the right. Williams on the left. Williams comes into the corner. Hold it. Oh, contact. But they managed to hold it. All 3 of them held it there as well. Williams and Jones and Rix and Barnsley all held it together. But boy, oh boy, that could have been a massive different story there. Charles Kellerman, I hope you're well. Could have been an absolute different story there with Craig Jones, Ollie Rix, James and Rob Williams and Barnes. I'll tell you that much, that could have been a complete and utter disaster. Thurtle is still up front with Pike right up behind him as well. At this moment in time, 4 tenths back as these guys are going down into turn 1. Can Pike get near Furtle? I think that's going to be the interesting thing. Furtle's joined this season, okay? He's joined this season. He's in a team with Deck Crowther from Blade Designs. And it's going to be interesting to see if anybody can stop him. He's the man that did a 105.4 or something at Oulton Park Fosters. He was flying. And what's worse is he only just bought the car before the session started. So, which is even more annoying. So... looks fun, it does. We've got 28 cars, well, 27 cars on track at the moment. We got 27 signed up. We've got 2 on David Ayres and Jamie Dengo are on the waiting list, so that would put us up to 29 due to an issue with the website currently at this moment in time. So the website is now saying it's all full when we're not. So we've got the web designer having a look at that and seeing what he can do and seeing what the problem is. Oh, contact! Smith and Sharp, there was contact. Lucky enough, nobody went round. Tanguay there battling away with Miles Owens. And then further back, you got the Barnes, Williams, Craig Jones, Ollie Rix battle. What is Jones going to be able to do here? There's the Gas Monkey liveried of Williams in front of us. So we're keeping an eye on what's happening up front. Danny Kazar has got Miles Owens near or nearby. Tanguay Campomisi, the Frenchman. He's got Miles Owens in front of him currently at the moment. But this is Craig Jones. There's Williams' car. Here we go. What's Jones going to be able to do? He's just got to set him up, hasn't he? He's got to set him up, surely. Oh, he's going to bump the curb. He has. Here we go. On the nose of William, on the nose of Jones there. We can bring you the gearbox view of Williams, what he's looking at. 13 minutes on the clock. Oh, over the curb. Here comes Jones. He's got the bit between his teeth now. Craig Jones goes up but through. Surtees coming into McLaren. Wow! Where are you going, Mr. Jones? wherever he was going, that was going to be very, very close to the front end of Williams' car there. Watch this. Oh, he's just missed him. Keeps it out of the barrier. Good job there, bud. What an absolute... Well, that couldn't have been any closer, even if it wanted to be. But Kazar now has broken away from Miles Owens, who's not broken away from Tungai. Currently sitting down in 8th and 9th place, respectively. So, there's a lot going on here, I'm not going to lie. We'll bring that down to 3. Don't want that any more than that. But Miles Owens, Danny Kazar, Tungai Campamisi battling away quite nicely. Morton is right up behind him. Neve and Ollie Ricks again a nose to tail. Damien Hirst is on the right-hand side there. He's just allowed Chris Dixon to go through. Mick Barry is right behind him. Mick's had a bit of trouble finding his way round the circuit. So, yeah, poor old Mick there had a little bit of a problem. Chris Dixon dropping down the order. He's just allowed a couple of cars through. Might be worth, from your point of view, Chris, just to follow along with other people to try and pick them up. But Miles Owens and Tanguy with Morton. And then behind that, we've got Barnsley and Williams. Williams is going up the inside, is he? No, Barnsley's trying to come back round. Williams is going to run him now. Here we go. Williams on the right. And then behind that, we've got Ricks and Neve. Oh, was that slow down for Williams? He's going very, very slow. And I think he has. I think he got a slow down off what becomes Graham Hill. And unfortunately for him, he's dropped down the order. He copped a slow down. And there we go. But for Miles Owens, he's got Tungai right up behind him at the moment. Arthur Foe still within that second gap of Pike up front currently, as we've got 10 minutes remaining. Where is this time going? It is absolutely flying. Okay, well, we'll say, look, all I'm going to say on that one is it's an open session, and unfortunately, when stuff like this kind of happens, it's... not ideal. I've got to be honest. Not ideal. I'm hoping that this young gentleman who's just gone and unfortunately hit a few people will start deciding that it's going to be enough is enough for him. I think it's been removed from the session now anyway, after that as well. So unfortunately this is the problem when you've got a live open session with no password. We just wanted to try and give everybody an experience, but clearly there's people who want to come and just try and make that experience a little bit more stressful than it needs to be. So unfortunately for Miles Owens, he's dropped down the order now, and I don't think he's too going to be overly impressed with the way that that was dealt with. So yeah, apologies Miles Owens, but as I say, we can't unfortunately control an open lobby with no password. We wasn't quite sure how many was going to be able to get in. So there we go. But Williams is here. He's up 7 places in 9th. Got Ollie Ricks right behind him currently. I'm sure Miles is not going to be overly impressed with that. I'm not going to lie. So hopefully we will see Miles come back through on track. Unfortunately, the 2 other admins are still driving here, and obviously at the broadcast, Roger Morton is there. Craig Jones is still driving as well. And I don't really want to have to go in and try and remove somebody live on the broadcast. But let's see what that young sir does. Oh, Damien Hirst on the grass. Miles Owens comes through. Qualver with Danny Kazar right behind him. Kazar there in the white. Qualver is in front of us. There he is. That Qualver with the Blade Designs livery on the back. What is Kazar going to be able to do? He's got carrying so much more speed, but he's got to get on the brakes and stop that car a little bit more earlier. Here we go. You got that run, son. Here we go. Danny Kazar's just got to run out of Clark Curve. Here we go. He's taking the inside line for Crowther. Kazar on the left, Crowther on the right. This is going to be going down into turn 1. Kazar makes it through. Stunning move. He set him up on that last corner, and he got the job done. Williams under pressure from Ricks now. So Williams there sitting in 9th place currently at the moment. Ricks is going to go up the inside line. Williams got to give him room. Going to try and run him. He's got to go now, looking at going in deep into the next one, which is Graham Hill. He's got to then tighten it up. I think Ricks is going to get the run out here. He's tried the old switcheroo. It was Ollie Ricks. Ricks on the right. Williams on the left. And he has made it through. Ollie Ricks set him up and then made it through. Kazar now still's got Crowther right behind him, with Littler battling away with McCain down in 15th and 16th place. Andy Littler up 6. Mark Chappell down 7, and Alan McCain staying currently where he is. So there we go. From that point of view, everybody's still stationary. Kazar still got Crowther having a good old go as they're coming up into Druids. The right-hander, of course, 6:25 on the clock remaining. Great work as always. Can't wait for tomorrow. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Google Xearth. Who's what's your Discord name, so I know who you are? He had the VAR room in that Clio, yeah. Well, I think that's the thing. Rick set him up and then kind of just made them. Oh, hold it. That's Alan Toon on the left-hand side. Bless him. Alan Toon involved here, not really on purpose. He's just under yellows. He's under blues, sorry. And then behind, yeah, Alan Toon there. Having a good old go. Go on now. Give it some grief. Oh, where are you going out? Where are you going? Oh, he's on the gravel. I do love Alan Toon. It's incredible. I think I need to buy this car. Well, you need to buy it and you need to get into the season, mate. Some great tracks. Absolutely suited tracks to this car. We got the media day next week at Oulton Park with the Foster's layout. Then we're here again on the 3rd of April for Brands Hatch Indy. 10th of April, we've got Donington National. April 17th, we've got Road Atlanta Short. 24th of April, we're at Silverstone. The 1st of May, we're at RedBull. It's Armand. Oh, Chagnon, oh, Armand. Oh, okay, nice. Thanks, buddy. And Monza Junior is the last track on the calendar. So, yeah, absolutely unbelievable tracks that we picked for this season. Of course, I'm a Brusso there from BSC. Thank you so much for joining me. Really looking forward to Tuesday. That's going to be a special one. I'll tell you that much, mate. If you haven't watched the BSC, you should go back and definitely watch their NASCAR races. It's been absolutely amazing. We've had a bit of a break, which is a bit, you know, nobody really wants a break, but we're at North Wilkesboro. Now we're going to Indianapolis this week. Indianapolis, I cannot wait for that as well. So get yourself involved. Check out the BSC. So definitely worth checking out. It's been absolutely amazing. Yeah, in Indianapolis as well. We're going to bring something new as well. Something new tomorrow night, Armand Brusso. So pay attention to the broadcast. Ollie Ricks, Rob Williams, Craig Jones. Craig here battling away with Williams once again. They were together earlier on, of course. Oh, Ricks has got off. He's dropped down. Oh, Ollie Ricks. Ollie Ricks. Where you going? Oh, let's have a look at this on board. No, why did I get that camera? I want this one. Goes on the gravel, slides the car. Oh, I hope you're not seasick at this moment in time. Oh, Ollie Ricks. Gutted. For Ollie, he's now in the pits. Williams has got Jones trying to go up the inside as these guys coming round McLaren. Round Clark Curve we go. Jones on the right, Williams on, well, Jones on the left now, Williams on the right. 3 minutes remaining. Jones has got the move done. Is Williams going to be trying to come back at him? Jonathan Glover is holding up, well, not holding up, he's holding back Chris Barnes. So, Jonathan Glover there, holding back Chris Barnes. Christopher Evans is mixing up down in the back of the field with Sir Alan Toon, so that's great to see. Alan Toon, he's such an amazing man. Medic. He definitely needed a medic after that one, mate. I'm not going to lie. And Sam Smith and Kieran Sharp are at the sharp end. Well, hey, Sharp's at the sharp end. Nice. Gotta love that. No pun intended there for Kieran Sharp. I'm sorry, bud. So, yeah. Kieran Sharp at the sharp end. Boom. As I sit here entertaining myself quite happily. So there we go. I think we're going to run to the maximum of about 40 sign-ups, I think. As I say, we're just waiting for the web designer to get back to me regarding the fact that it's full. So I'll make something up in the Discord, David Ayres and Jamie. So you guys can see when I post it to say that this is going to be the waiting room. There's an error with the website. The next 13 who put their names down will be able to add them on. Charles, get Roger to add you to the result chat. Yeah, why not? Got Malcolm, Chris Barnes now. Gibbons is, oh no, how bad? How bad, Stuart Gibbons? Down into turn one, he's just going to lose it, unfortunately, out onto the gravel. Yeah, on the stones. Oh, and then he's on the grass. No! Was that Crowther? No, it wasn't Crowther. Who else is that? That's Turtle. Oh, my blimey. I bet the lights just flashed between Turtle's eyes there. Watch this. Watch this. There's his teammate. Look. Oh. Arthur Fell's life was nearly over before he'd even seen it from the lead of the race. White flag, we're on the white lap. Oh, blimey, Arthur Fell's he flashed. God, blimey, Governor. That was a scary moment for your leader, Arthur Ferdle. But he is going to come across the line and take this victory. He's got Miles Owens and Andy Littler. He's lapped everybody up until 17th place. Don't get me wrong, there's 28 cars on track. But Arthur Ferdle is going to take the victory. There he is. Ferdle wins. Bet he closed his eyes. I bet he did. What's going to happen with Kazar and James Neve and Roger Morton? They're on the run down into the line. Here we go. Morton's trying to close up Kazar, but he's going to be opening the door up. Oh, Neve's going to get through. Neve's going to take it on the line. Oh, James Neve, Danny Kazar, Roger Morton. What a finish. Is Barnsley going to be able to get hold of Glover? I don't think he is this time around. No. Barnsley's going to get there, Malcolm. Glover's going to take that one. There's Mark Chappell. Poor old Mark Chappell. He's had a bit of a dreadful one this evening. So, yeah. Let's, I want to get hold of Arthur Ferdle in a minute. And I'll be pulling him into the booth here. He's not going to love me too much. I'm going to drop him into the waiting room for a minute. I do want to have a chat with him. So we'll leave him in there. Just don't tell him. All right. So there we go. That is your current standings. Let's have a look at your results of the race. And I think you've got to admit, that was quite an epic evening of racing. Arthur Ferdle in first, Andrew Pike second, Sam Smith third, Kieran Sharp fourth, Deck Crowther fifth, James Neve sixth, Roger Morton seventh, Danny Kazar eighth, Craig Jones ninth, Robert Williams in 10th, Jonathan Glover 11th, Chris Barnes 12th, Scott Malcolm 13th, Alan McCain 14th, Mark Chappell 15th, Miles Owens 16th, Andy Littler 17th, and Chris Dixon down in 18th place. Stuart Rice in 19th, Chris Evans 20th, Damien Hurst 21st, Sir Alan Toon 22nd, Callum Mylan 23rd, Stuart Gibbons 24th, Mick Barry 25th, Ollie Ricks 26th, Tanguy Campiamesi in 27th with Dan Mould at the back of the grid there as well. Let's bring in Arthur Ferdle. Arthur, can you hear me? Why? Don't mute. Arthur. Arthur. Not sure where he's gone. He was here in the booth. Is he still here now? Because that looked like a definite brown pants moment as he saw his teammate, Stuart Gibbons, come spinning across in front of him at this moment in time. We'll have a look here on the nose, just see how close this was. Arthur Ferdle, can you hear me? Oh, hold on. Really? Oh, how bizarre. Hold on. Right, let's see if I go down here. But can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Good, and I can hear you. So there we go. Okay, I want to address the Stuart Gibbons brown pants moment that you had right at the end. It's said in chat, has said, Toxic said, did he bet he closed his eyes? What did you think?
I don't know how close it looked on the stream, but unfortunately I did see it happening before it happened almost, so I knew I was able to avoid it. I was all right. I was all right. It weren't too bad.
Well, we're looking at it now, and to be honest, it definitely looked a close one. I'm not going to lie. It looked very, very close. But let's talk about your victory. You know, you've come in, you haven't had the car long, you've come into the session, and you won by 2.25 seconds.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that.
All right. So what are we expecting from you for this season? Because you've entered into the season. You know, what am I expecting to see from you this season?
Well, Derek Crowther, he told me that I could only race his colours if I was winning. So,
did he?
I suppose I got to win. Yeah.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
No, he's all right. No, I'm going to do my best. I think being open setup, it adds an extra dynamic to the league as well, which is good. So I found a setup that worked quite well for me at Oulton Park at the practice session last week. But then I tried that tonight at Brands, and I wasn't happy with it. So I made some alterations, and yeah, I was quite happy with that in the end. It was all race. I had grip. The tyres didn't go off at all. I was quite happy.
Well, good stuff, fellow. Good stuff there as well. Obviously, Media Day will be at Oulton Park on the 27th. And then we're back here at Brands Hatch, Indy there as well. We picked short tracks. You know, I think everybody's in agreement that this car is definitely suited to a more shorter track than it is on a 2.5-minute lap round Spa.
100%. You know, as soon as I saw Brands Indy in the league, I had to join. It's my local track. I love Brands, and so far in league racing, I haven't lost a race here.
Well, you didn't again, I suppose, technically. Did you?
No.
No.
Got to keep the run going.
Is it a fixed league? No, it's open setups, mate. All right, bud. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on track. Hopefully, you know, the likes of Pikey and Smith and Kieran Sharp and that will give you a run for your money this year. We're definitely going to have at least 28 sign-ups already. And we're going in 2 days, and we've still got, what's that, 2 weeks left before round one. So, looks like we're possibly going to have 40 cars on track.
Awesome. It's going to be chaos.
No, you don't say that. You turn around and say it's going to be amazing. Don't turn around and say it's going to be...
It will be amazing. It's going to be brilliant.
Amazing chaos.
I can't wait for it. I watched the first race on YouTube because I missed the start of that. And just the way that the car's moving around on the track and everything, the way that iRacing's got it just looks right. The cars look right. The car feels right to me. And yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be very exciting.
Yeah, it definitely is as well. But Arthur, thank you so much for joining me, buddy. And I'll look forward to having a chat with you on next Monday, no doubt.
Hopefully.
All right, man. You take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Right, let's bring Roger Morton into the booth. He jumped in earlier on. The reason I'm down here, Roger, apparently the drivers can't talk in the live booth room.
All right, okay.
So I don't know. I don't know if that's a permission.
I've been to that.
Yeah,
I blame admin for that.
yeah. So there we go. Wait, 7th overall, up 11. That ain't bad.
Yeah, it's all right, wasn't it? I said it racing a bit better. I don't know what the rest of the field were like, but it seemed a bit more calm around me anyway.
Yeah, it was, to be fair. There was some nice little close battles. There was a few, questionable incidents from a certain member on the grid, but I believe that's not somebody who will be part of the league and somebody who unfortunately joined the hosted.
I've invited him straight through to it, so you're all right. You will be on grid.
You've invited him?
No, mate. Come on. We want it to be a clean league.
Yeah.
Of course, they haven't invited.
Oh,
But
okay.
I've saved replays as well, so I can review everything as well and see. Just to see what racing was like. To be fair.
Well, it was good from everybody I know. And as I say, unfortunately for Miles Owens, he was involved with somebody that I don't know, never heard of. So we'll see how it goes as well. But, Roger, 27th we kick off with a media day.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it'd be better now. It would be a private session rather than an open session as well. So, yeah, it should be good. Looking forward to it. It's like you said, that we only sort of started talking about it. It was just more of a bit of a joke, and then it just sort of escalated into an actual league.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. I think you started from your message that went JPB Clio Cup, and then, well,
that's it.
That was it. It was born because you went and registered the league on iRacing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, there we go, Rog. Thank you so much for joining me, buddy, and cheers for all your help, obviously, with you and Craig getting this league up and running, and look forward to next week.
Yeah, man. Let's bring it on.
No, definitely. You take care, mate, and I'll chat to you soon, no doubt.
Yeah, and you, mate. See you there.
Well, there we go, guys. I think you got to admit it's going to be a good one. The web designer's looking into the sign-ups now. So the guys that obviously went, David Ayres, Toxic, Charles, if you do want to sign up, keep an eye on the website. I will announce it in the Discord that sign-ups are back up and running again. He has said it's strange as it's set to 40, but he's going to have a look. So hopefully that might be tonight. If not, I'm sure it'll be first thing tomorrow. But I think you're going to admit, the guys, it is going to be an interesting season, as I say, with the calendar that we've currently got running here this evening. I am going to drop the calendar down into the description below, so people can have a look at the calendar and what tracks we're going to be on this season. And as I say, it will be, obviously, we have picked all short tracks. So we've got the Oulton Park, Brands Hatch Indy, Donington National, Road Atlanta Short, Silverstone National, RedBull National, and Monza Junior will be the last one. It really suits the cars. I think this season's going to be absolutely incredible. So if you do want to get yourselves involved, join the Discord. We'll let you know when everything is up and running. And in regards to sign-ups, hopefully they should be all back up and running soon there as well. But that's it, guys, from me this evening. Thank you so much. Great racing. Look forward to the rest. It should be absolutely incredible. Yeah, Toxic, get Dudley in. That'd be funny. Get Dudders to come and join us. But for now, guys, I'm going to be bouncing off into the background. So, as always, take care. Have a great week. And you never know, we might see you on the track sometime. Good night.